Hello students, how you all are? I hope you all would be fine. Today we will be starting the new lesson 1000 paper cranes. In the previous video I had explained you about the whole story, that this story was of a girl who was affected of a severe disease of blood cancer. Uh, big- uh, no, yes, blood cancer. And why this blood cancer has had affected her? Because of the uh, bomb attack of 6th August 1945 in the city of Hiroshima. And because of that, the result of that the radioactivism of the bomb, so many people died, and the people who did not die, who survived also, they had so many types of disabilities in them. And the children who were about to born, who were there in their mother's stomach, they also had so many types of disabilities after their birth, and whole of their life they had to suffer. And in that way this girl also survived. And because she survived, but because of that radioactivity of that atomic bomb explosion, she had to face the blood cancer. And in Japan it is a tradition, it is a type of belief that if we will make 1000 paper cranes and we ask wish from the god will fulfill. And she made 644 cranes, and after making 644 cranes she unfortunately died. But her mother distributed some of the cranes to their friends, and the rest of the paper cranes she put in her coffin only, and she was buried inside the ground. And the people, the class fellow of her, they made a statue in the memory of her, of their class fellow. And now people from all around the world, when they go there, they visit that statue. And that is also it is a very 9-meter high bronze statue. So it is an acknowledgement of Sadako's determination and hope. This whole story I had explained you in the previous video, and today we will be seeing the paragraph wise discussion of the story. Before starting the story, we will have a quick recall at the word meanings. Leukemia means, I have already explained you in the previous video, a type of blood cancer in which white blood cells of the blood increases at a very high ratio. Mythologized means, mythologized is a word which is made up of the word mythology, and mythology means it is a set of belief converted into a faith. That is, its belief was na ki if I will make 1000 paper canes and I will ask a wish from the god, he will fulfill it. Means it is a type of belief. It's a type of myth which has been converted into a faith. That is called mythologized. Mourning means grieving, means feeling sadness or pain upon a person's death. That is called mourning. Irreparable means irreparable. It is a word which has been made up of irrepair, and irrepair is the antonym of word repair. And you will say repair means what? Repair means one thing, a thing which is not working, and we do something so that it may start working. So that is called repairable. And if it is not it is not in such a condition that it can come in working condition, that is called irreparable. Means incapable of being rectified. Rectified means corrected. If anything cannot be corrected, it is incapable, that is called irreparable. Aftermath means the result of an event. Suppose that because of the radioactivity of the bomb, the result was very devastating. So that is called aftermath, the result of an event. Peers means person who is equal to another in abilities. Suppose that if I say you are equal to your performance is equal to your peers. Peers means the people who are equal in their abilities. Frail means very weak. And modified means, if any, we all times we sometimes we say I have to get my house modified. Modified means changing the form. If something's form is being changed, that is called modified. So we will be starting the story from here. Read and rejoice. In the early morning hours of August 6, 1945, the peace and harmony of hundreds of homes blew up in a matter of seconds. In the morning of 6 August 1945, the peace and harmony of the hundreds of homes in Hiroshima, in some seconds, they were terribly destroyed, leaving behind a heavy atmosphere of mourning and irreparable loss. Mourning means uh, feeling pain upon some person's death, and irreparable loss means such kind of loss which cannot be rectified or corrected. Everywhere there was such type of environment there. The aftermath of the bomb, aftermath means result. The result of the bomb explosion was devastating. Devastating means very dangerous. The result of that atomic bomb explosion was very dangerous. Even more devastating was the fact that the horrors of that day would live on for generations to come. And it was such a devastating condition that because of that results, they had to suffer. The people had to suffer up for a long time, and for those children also, those who were not yet born and they were about to born, they also had to suffer. The radioactive soot and dust would not only affect the ones who witnessed that dark day, but even those who were yet to be born. Means not only those who saw that devastating result, but those children who were about to born, they also had to suffer of that radioactive soot. Many children were orphaned. Orphaned means whose both parents are died. Means mother also is died and father also is died. So many children were orphaned. Means both parents are died of many children due to bombing and the unborn children exposed to radiation. And many children were orphaned, and most of the children, those who were about to born, they were exposed to the radiation of the bomb. On average grew to be smaller and less intelligent than their peers. So those children who did not die, but they had to face the radioactive activism of the bomb explosion, they were less intelligent than their peers, and the risk of developing leukemia peaked. And there was the risk of the blood cancer, leukemia, that is a type of blood cancer. The possibility of blood cancer peaked means it got high. The possibilities became high. The Sasaki family lived just a mile from the spot where the nuclear bomb at Hiroshima went off. Means this family was residing only 1 mile away where the bomb was exploded. The Sasaki couple and their daughter Sadako, means the Sasaki couple means the father and mother of Sadako, barely two at that time, managed to survive the nuclear attack. Somehow they were not died and they survived that nuclear attack. The war had ended and the Sasakis tried to get on with their lives in a normal way. The war was ended, and they now, because they had survived their life, so they were trying to live in their normal way. Sadako had 3 siblings, means this child had 3 brothers and sisters. As she grew older, she developed great athletics abilities. Means as she became older, she started to develop great athletic, means sporting abilities in herself. She was the fastest runner on her school track team. In her school running team, she was the fastest runner. Sadako first became aware of her illness when she fell during the sports day at school. First of all, when she came to know about the illness was the day when there was the sports day at her school. She was diagnosed with leukemia, which her mother referred to as the atomic bomb disease. So the doctor said that she is facing the disease of leukemia, but her mother was not saying leukemia. She used to say that she is facing the atom bomb disease. A doctor's visit confirmed her mother's greatest fear. Sadako was dying of leukemia, and a doctor came to visit her to their home and checked the diagnosis about Sadako, and he confirmed to mother, means what she was thinking, that maybe she could face the blood cancer because of bomb explosion, and that thing happened. What she was fearing about, and that thing doctor told that yes, she is going to die, she will die because of leukemia she is facing with the severe blood cancer. So today up till here, and the remaining parts we will try to cover up in the later video. PDF I am sending you. So prepare nicely, and thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.